you couldn't start a season better than that, could you?
Well, I've got to say it's a marvellous 3 points, and the manner of the display. I think coming to the game, I mean, I'd said to the players that we had to be ready for Queen's Park Rangers are really coming out of the starting blocks, because I know from obviously my own time with Burnley, our first home game against Manchester United, what it means to everybody, the atmosphere, and it was incredible here today. And we had to withstand that early pressure, but we gradually grew into the game, and I don't think there's any doubt we certainly merited the 3 points.
I mean, it's just a cruel league, and I think it showed everything about what we're up against. I thought Kevin Davies actually bossed the place the first half. 7 free kicks and no booking. He's a clever lad, isn't he? And the second goal, the free kick that they gave, we kept. He knew he was leaving his foot there at the edge of the box to get the free kick, and it's cost us. But I can't blame. I think we just got to learn quickly. We should have scored in the first half. I think the first effort on target was their goal. But we did capitulate after 2-0, and that's not acceptable. But I know there's a long way, and we'll be written off. But as I said to him, I thought we did quite well for an hour, so we've got to look at that and try and eliminate some of the errors.
I don't understand the red card, and I'm 100% sure that the referee did not see what happened. I bet with you, because I looked at him, he has turned his back to the incident, because if he had seen the incident, he would have sent over 2 off or nobody.
Do you not think that perhaps 2 going off would have been more likely? Because Gervinho did slap Joey Barton, though Barton had grabbed him and hauled him up.
Yes, why does Joe Barton go there and grab him up? As I told you, or he gives a yellow to the 2, or he gives a red to the 2. If he had seen the incident, he couldn't do otherwise. I don't know why he goes there, because there was an incident before that between the fourth official and Barton, where nothing happened as well. So I'm quite amazed that every time we come here, we go home with 10 men and 1 send-off. It's a little bit, it's not serious what happened today.
Obviously, the talking point will be the sending off. I mean, there might have been 3 red cards in the game when you look at it. Alex Song seemed to stamp on Barton.
Well, he did.
He did, yeah. Barton might have gone, and Gervinho did.
Why Barton?
Well, because he grabbed him by the throat. That's fairly clear.
Well, I just thought that, firstly, the guy's dived. And I think as any professional, that gets your blood boiling. And I think Joey genuinely wanted to exercise that frustration to him. Without staying in the laws, he sort of, moaned at him, picked him up as if to say, what are you doing? And then there was a grapple. And I thought that it's unsightly and you don't want to see it. So there was no angels in there. But of course, he slapped him around the head, and you can't do that. And he had to go.
The fact that you lost, a big player for you this week, makes things very difficult. So, actually,
are you on a negative strand?
No,
here?
not at all.
Nice to see you smiling.
No, I was just about to say that given they're in that situation as well. You've lost a player just before the start of the season.
But
it's not ideal.
Listen, the top teams can come and get players at our place because they got the finance to do it. Some of these teams are backed by sovereign states, so and it's difficult. But we're going to try and build a side and build young players, and we had a lot of young players on the pitch today who would have learnt from today.
We got off to a bad start, didn't we? We give a soft penalty away, and then they missed it in the reprieve, and our Achilles heel set pieces unfortunately has undone us. But the longer we went in it, the better we got, and all credit to them. They could have ducked under. In the end, I thought it was going to be us who was going to nick it. So very, very pleased. It was never easy coming here with all the hype that surrounded it, all what they've done in the summer. But very, very pleased for the lads.
Well, we certainly played better in the first half than we did the second half. But I think overall they put us under a lot of pressure second half. They did a couple of headers at goal that Pepe caught. But apart from that, never had a great deal of safety make. I think for their effort and their attitude, the way they went about the game and the way they forced themselves on us in the second half, I think maybe they deserve the point.
I think everyone knows about Seb Larsson's ability from a dead ball situation, but that was a heck of a volley to get the equaliser.
I had the privilege of signing him when he was at Arsenal and brought him to Birmingham some 4 or 5 years ago, and we all know his delivery, and it's got better. And what a way to crown your debut today! To score a goal like that at Anfield was terrific to see.
Just a quick word for Ward. He's played up front, he's played left back, he's played left midfield. He's capable of a finish like that. Doesn't do it very often though.
No, he doesn't get the credit he deserves, Ward. He's one of those guys that puts his shift in, never complains. He's a wonderful professional and a great player to have at the club. And he plays at left back, he's terrific. He goes wide left, he's just the same. What a great goal. So in a way, I'm kind of half pleased Doyle missed it, but he's getting plenty of stick for his penalty, believe me.
It's difficult today because we never had a centre back partnership that's played together before. Losing Gil Geeve at the very last minute. Chris Sammer injured, Ryan Nelson not available yet, so Stephen Nzonzi had to go back and play there for us for the first time. He's never played there, at all for us. But I thought he'd done well considering it was a partnership that was through together this morning at the last minute because of illness.
Paul, how pleased are you with that today?
I'm delighted with the effort. As I said, I thought certain aspects of the game were very good. Other times maybe we were a bit open, but it's our first away game in the Premiership, and it's new for everybody at the football club. But I think the application, the way we played, was very good.
Opening game of the season, playing against a newly promoted side that they got a great attacking threat and a great mentality, and it was a tough game for us. Obviously, certain things that they affected our rhythm. We lost a player for majority of 10 minutes in the first half, and that disrupted a little bit the way we want to play, and we were a little bit rusty at times. I don't think we played as well as we can do, but even then we're not happy with in the manner that we considered our goal. But I'm delighted in the manner that we reacted, in the manner that we tried to find the solutions to get the winning goal, and we were very, very close at the end.
What will that do for just a bit of self-belief at this level to get something from this game on the opening day away from home?
Well, I think it's important. We never came here and get really heavily turned over, which can happen. But as I said before, it'll give them a belief that they can compete, and that's all you ask for, is to compete with a terrific fan base up with us, and we'll do our best to try and stay in the league.
Do you feel you should have won today?
I feel if you saw the chances we had in the second half, we could have won it. But on the other hand, they are a very strong physical side with speed up front, So I feel the first half we looked a bit nervous, but maybe sloppy is a better word. So we gave the ball way too easy, and then in England you have to defend because if they do better on the ball, you don't have the control, you don't have the initiative. Second half, I think we did better on Heskey, we did better on Darren Bent and Bondor.
Alex, first of all, how did it feel after the summer that everyone's had, walking out there on the first day of the Premier League season as Aston Villa's manager?
Yeah, it felt great. It was a great moment, and I was really delighted with the fans' response. And I was a few weeks ago probably. I was thinking ahead to this game and maybe the home game. I wonder what the response will be like, but I've got to say that I was delighted.
It seemed a very warm reception from the Villa fans, and it's quite a long walk at Craven Cottage as well.
It's one of the toughest walks if you don't get the right result, that's for sure.